We achieved gold medal level performance on the 2025 International Mathematical Olympiad with a general-purpose reasoning LLM. That's the tweet from OpenAI that has taken the entire AI industry by storm. OpenAI didn't just compete in math, they crushed Olympiad-level problems with an AI. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what this means. I will show you why a secret AI model solving Olympiad-level math is a monumental leap towards artificial general intelligence, and why the company behind it is being so cagey. But this story isn't what it seems, because the real bombshell isn't just that an AI solved these impossible problems, it's how it solved them. And that how reveals a truth about the speed of progress that we are all completely unprepared for. So to truly understand what's going on, you first have to understand the IMO. This is not your high school math test. The International Mathematical Olympiad is the absolute peak of pre-university mathematics. The problems are so fiendishly difficult that a perfect score is almost unheard of. This isn't about calculation. You can't brute force your way to an answer. Winning a medal here requires profound creativity, abstract reasoning, and a type of intuition that we've always considered uniquely human. For years, AI has been conquering our games. Deep Blue beat Kasparov in chess, AlphaGo beat Lisa Du in Go. But those are games with finite, fixed rules. Mathematics is different. It's a language of infinite possibility. It's the bedrock of logic itself. And that's why this announcement is so earth-shattering. The AI didn't just win a game, it demonstrated understanding in the language of the universe. But here's where it goes from impressive to terrifying. Because the real shock isn't what it did, it's how it did it. At first glance, you might think it used some advanced calculator or a formal math engine, something predictable, safe. This is an LLM doing math, and not a specific formal math system. It's part of our main push towards general intelligence. That sentence is everything. This wasn't a glorified calculator like Wolfram Alpha, which operates on formal, structured systems. This was a general-purpose reasoning LLM. It means the AI reasoned its way to a solution, generating novel proofs and intuitive leaps, much like a human mathematician would. Which brings us to a much more urgent question. If this thing is that powerful, and it's not GPT-5, then what the hell is it? Here's another tweet from OpenAI. Just look at this. The model we used at IMO is a separate experimental model. It uses new research techniques. We don't plan to release a model with this level of capability for many months. Now, let this sink in. OpenAI is telling us straight up that they have a capability in their lab that is far beyond what they're willing to release to the public. This isn't my first rodeo covering AI safety. We've always known about this capability overhang, but this is the first time we have such a stark public benchmark of just how large that gap is. Let me give you an analogy. Imagine a car company is about to release its new, highly anticipated family sedan. But right before the launch, they casually mention in a press release that they also have a working Formula One engine in their lab that's a decade ahead of anything on the road. This math model, this is that F1 engine. It's a prototype of the future, built with what they call new research techniques. It is the first concrete proof of a reasoning capability so advanced, so potent, that they're deliberately holding it back. So, to answer our second question, what is this model? It's a scary warning. It's the first real public-facing evidence of AGI-level capabilities emerging in a narrow but profoundly important domain. And this brings us to the core of the issue. For years, I and other analysts have told you that true creative mathematical reasoning would be one of the final hurdles before AGI. So now that an AI has apparently cleared that hurdle, what happens next? The reality is the timeline just compressed. Just a few months ago, the AI world was freaking out about Google DeepMind's Alpha Geometry. It was a brilliant system that solved geometry problems at the IMO gold medal level. But here's the crucial difference. Alpha Geometry was a hybrid system. It cleverly combined a neural network with a symbolic engine, a more traditional logic-based program. What OpenAI is claiming here is fundamentally different and far more significant. They claim this was a general-purpose model. If true, it means the core intelligence is more flexible, more adaptable. A system that can reason abstractly about math could, in theory, apply that same general reasoning faculty to physics, to drug discovery, to material sciences, to logistics, to almost anything. It's not a specialized tool. It's a glimpse of a universal problem solver. And that finally answers our last question. What happens next? What happens is that the abstract philosophical debate about AGI is now over. It's been replaced by a very real, very urgent practical reality. The capabilities are here. Not in 5 years, now, today, locked in a lab. So let's put it all together.
1. An OpenAI's lab model has achieved one of the highest honors in human intellectual competition, matching the best young minds in mathematics. 2. It did this not with a specialized tool, but with a general reasoning model, a critical milestone on the path to AGI. And 3. This breakthrough capability is so advanced that it's being kept under wraps, proving a significant and growing gap between the AI we can use and the AI that actually exists. This is the first unambiguous signal that we have crossed a major threshold. The question is no longer if AI can achieve superhuman intelligence in the core domains that define humanity. The question is what we are going to do about it now that it's here. The race to AGI isn't a marathon anymore. The starting gun for the final sprint just went off. And you need to be paying attention.